Have you ever lost a loved one? I'm sure we all have. Remember what it felt like? Sucks, doesn't it? Imagine how you would feel if your loved one's physician was the one who helped them in their life. Physician-assisted suicide is currently illegal in the United States, except for Washington, Vermont, Oregon, and Montana. Some of you might wonder what physician-assisted suicide actually is. And yes, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's the assistance from a physician to a terminally ill patient, say someone with cancer, wanting to end their life. Sounds horrible, right? Physicians actually helping people in their lives instead of doing everything they can to help their patient survive. How would you ever be able to believe that the physician has the patient's best interests at heart? And also be able to trust them if they're the ones who are helping the patient give up. I know I wouldn't be able to trust any physician if it became illegal in all states. When there is an alternative to treating the patient instead of physician-assisted suicide, that alternative should always be first. Let's take a minute to talk about the cons to physician-assisted suicide. 1, it violates the Hippocratic Oath. The Hippocratic Oath is an oath taken by a new physician to swear to uphold specific ethical standards. By a physician assisting in a suicide, that's not very ethical. They're supposed to be helping their patients, not bring harm to them. 2, it decreases the value of human life. 3, it gives the physicians more power. Say, if you get on their bad side, they could be like, okay, you are terminally ill, and the best route for you to go would be physician-assisted suicide. So then what do? 4, it makes it harder on religious families. Many faiths believe that if you commit suicide, you're going straight to hell. 5, it could open the floodgates to mentally ill patients or people with depression to abuse this choice. 6, the families, along with the physician, can decide to just give up on recovery instead of keeping at it when the patient could have a chance to survive. And finally, the government and insurance companies can put pressure on physicians, encouraging them to go the physician-assisted suicide method because it's A, cheaper, and B, it would end up saving them a lot of money. They wouldn't have to pay for hospital stays and extra treatments for the patients. To me, the cons definitely outweigh the pros in this situation. In conclusion, legalizing physician-assisted suicide will cause nothing but more trouble. It really devalues human life, and no physician would be trusted by any of their patients if this was to be legalized.